Good morning, everybody. Alright, it's time to really kick the tires and light the fires. I have wanted to for quite some time get up here and try out a druid. Druids are by far like one of my favorite classes to play. The other part of it is that it would be very interesting to me to try out balance, because balanced druids were were my first class that I played. Alright, so just getting adjusted here, and then we'll give balanced druids a shot. We'll test those out. Didn't get to stream yesterday. It was pretty much down. The whole realm was down most of the day. So sorry I didn't get to make a video. If I had, I would have made this one. So we're on track with what I wanted to do today. Just checking my sound here. Alright, good. Alright. So with that being said, let's see, I gotta turn up this one. Testing that. That sounds a lot better. There we go, that's better. Alright. I also came out here because, first of all, Ashenvale, something about it very druidy. It's dark, it's a forest, But also, I was thinking about when the very beginning of Warcraft for me was Burning Crusade. And during the Burning Crusade, one thing was very, very pleasing to me was at the beginning when leveling was still a little hard. You didn't just burn through 90 levels in a day or two. You didn't have heirloom gear. You didn't have looking for groups. You had to do groups by finding people to do those groups with or being in a guild. Back in those times, back when you were still in your 20s and leveling in maybe this area here if you came from Darnassus, this is the way Warcraft felt to me when I first fell in love with the game. This was where Warcraft made its distinct impression on me. I had known about the game through comic book, ads that had been placed, or Game Informer ads that had been placed. I had known a lot about it by the South Park. I had seen the South Park episode. In fact, what happened for me was I'd seen the South Park episode and I laughed because I had played the RTS, the Warcraft strategy game. I had never played World of Warcraft though, so watching that game or that show and how the game was depicted in there and how South Park, made it funny, I thought that's funny. That's pretty funny. And when I went to go buy the South Park DVD, because back then if you wanted to watch reruns of the shows you liked, you probably had to go get a DVD of them or record them when they were on. There wasn't much in the realm of streaming like there is today. In fact, I look over and I can see the DVD case right there. Nowadays I would just watch the show on Hulu. But when I bought the DVD and opened it up and cleared the plastic wrapping, the World of Warcraft install discs fell into my lap. And I looked at it and I was like, in between games, hadn't really made it through thinking about even playing it really. I thought the show was funny, the episode was funny, but when the discs fell out, I took it as like a moment to try the game out. And looking at the video and everything, I really like the mage a lot. but in RPGs I typically had played something like that, so I was looking for something a tiny bit different, and I picked the druid because of the shape-shifting, and because I heard that you could turn into a bird, and I like that idea of just being able to turn into a bird and fly around the world. So I started the game, and I was hooked. Obviously, you know, running around areas like this, back then, you know, this level 22 spider would have been scary. This is what we were fighting. We were in the forest. We weren't even thinking about world Azerothian politics. We weren't thinking about really the Lich or Deathwing, or, you know, even really hadn't really even really seen a Alliance. If you were a Horde, you wouldn't have seen Alliance, and if you were Alliance, you probably wouldn't even seen Horde at this point. Very, very small worldview at 20. And I just think back at that and think how interesting it is that there used to be a time where my character's only concern was not getting eaten up by an overly large green tarantula. Back then, my character only had to deal with spiders. Now he has to deal with having led a complete army to a whole new planet in the past to stop a mad warlord. And now my character has to go toe-to-toe with Gul'dan, possibly Sargeras, and the rest of the Burning Legion, and has to be the only one suitable to be able to lead the other druids. And we're going to see that story play out today. So, one of the things, if you've never played a druid before, you don't know the fun of shapeshifting. You might have seen it before, maybe your friend has, but shapeshifting is truly a unique and fun way to explore and experience the world. I mean, you just feel so crazy overpowered when you can just come into an area, now you're stealth out of it, into bird form. I mean, druids get to do pretty much everything that all the other classes get to do. If you want to play a druid, you're the only class that has 4 different specializations. Balance, which is the one we're going to play today, is all about spell casting in a powerful owlbear or moonkin form. And in this case, this is how my moonkin looks. Everyone's moonkin can look slightly differently based on their hair color and their nationality or class, or I mean their race. I like the night elf. Lore-wise, you might pick the night elf, or you might pick the Tauren. Those were the original druids. Although they've extended druidism to Worgen, and on the Horde side, Troll. Still, they're the original flavors. And for me, as I mentioned, this was really the class I played first, so I'm still a big fan of this purple turkey. You used to have to actually do a quest to get this form. It started out with like a black bird, raven-looking form, and then you wouldn't even get that unless you did the quest, and you would get flying 2 levels before everyone else. And then at max level, there was a different quest you could do that took you through dungeons, epic quest, very hard, and at the end of it, you would get this form here. Nowadays, it comes base. The Balanced Druid uses uses a few different types of resources. Switch over to Balance. You can see here that there is solar energy, and there's astral power, and there's lunar energy. And the way it works is that you will cast solar and lunar spells. They will generate astral power, which then powers up your bigger, burlier spells. Please excuse my elf form cast bar. I'm almost never in elf form, so these are the abilities that just naturally fell in. Most of the time I'm in this form. You can see the action bar here is set up a little more reasonably with my dots up front, my nukes here, and then my things that require astral power at the end here. So these are all the abilities that kind of dot up, then these are the ones that kind of build up the power, use the dot, and then we go into this again. We've got a little bit of survivability here in the form of bark skin. It's just like, ooh, that's a new animation for bark skin. It's pretty interesting. That. It used to be like you just get this kind of thorny halo around your body, but that's pretty neat. Prowl, which allows you to actually act like a rogue, with the exception of pickpocketing. But the one that really shines is Shadow Meld. Almost to the point where if I was in a seriously wanted to pick a character that could encounter the world the best, it would be a Night Elf Druid. In combination of all of the shapeshifting, including an underwater form that allows you to breathe underwater, a travel form which allows you to give your friend a ride if you need to, and the flight form which makes farming and questing just insanely easy in flight regions. Shadow Meld is a threat dump. So you can actually use the Shadow Meld in combat to dump threat, but even more, you can run past ads, aggroing them without any care, and then when you get to your destination, quick Shadow Meld, and you're all set. Shadow Meld is a racial ability. Bring it out here onto my caster non-moonkin form bar. You can see that you also get one other racial, or a couple other racials here. You get resistance to nature damage. You get a chance to dodge is a little bit higher, so that really helps out for when you're a guardian. Elusiveness, again, this is your speed while stealth is active, so this is great if you're feral druid or if you're just questing around in stealth form. And then you've also got Touch of a Loon, which gives me extra haste and crit. Look at that. Haste at night, crit during the day. That's really cool. If I'm out actually in a region, like right now I'm in the daytime, so that means I'm going to have better crit. And at night I'm going to have more haste. Interesting. Really interesting. There's your weapons that you can use. You know, this is your flying mounts. Another one that I like is Wisp. This says that your speed, when you die, you turn into a wisp, which lore-wise, this makes sense if you've seen the end of Warcraft 3, or the Archimon fight at all. But it gives you a 75% speed increase on your run back, and when you're raiding and you're dying a lot, that's pretty cool. If you have to come from the graveyard to the instance. I've seen that help. So the druid is really, to me, one of the most complete characters. Why I don't play a druid as my main now, number one, I'm still like just totally in love with the fire mage. My buddy has recommended mages to me for quite a long time, and I've just listened, and after playing the fire mage in Hero of the Storm as Kel'Thas, switching over to the World of Warcraft version of that character as my own character, I really have to say I like it a lot, but again, I'm really interested to see what the druid, as a return to druidism, will do for me. So another thing I've been doing recently is that I definitely like to collect the mounts when I get ready to go, and I've been making a big case on the videos about the Water Strider, which is a great run above the water mount to have out. And I've been using the Grand Expedition Yak, which gives me transmog and repair. And then finally, I've been picking at least one mount that kind of represents the lore of the character. And in my mind, again, because of that bird form, which you actually, back in the day, had to go kill Anzu, the Raven Lord, who would potentially drop this particular mount, the Raven Lord. Really low drop rate off the boss that you were farming. I never got it on the live realms. Very rare mount to see. But here it is, and to me this just feels like one of the best druid mounts that you might have. It's a runner. As you can see, it doesn't fly on its own. But again, if I wanted to turn into a bird to do flying. Sadly, no bird mode allowed in the Broken Isles. We don't get to fly in the beginning. We might get some achievement-based system to unlock flying again. But while I understand, it definitely makes the areas more seen, you know, just spend your time looking at an area like this. You can see up here how you're missing out on all of this potential beautiful artwork as it appears down here when you're up here. So I understand why that is, but it's a little bit of a bummer because the purple turkey is still one of my favorite looking things in the game too. It's such a beautiful looking little mount. It could be a mount, that'd be for gnomes, that'd be great. So to get started, what we're going to need to do is head on over to Stormwind. I have logged in previously with this character to just set up the action bars and, you know, pick some of the mounts, and all I've done was pick up the quest that said go to the recruiter. So that's what we're going to take a look. I'll give you one other brief couple of things here for us before we get started. Always love the sound of Capital City music. Haircuts, just so you can see. She's really a very pretty night elf. I love the way that staff twitches right there. It's pretty cool. Shoulders are like the way T2 shoulders used to look, and that helmet kind of reminds me of T6. So the very interesting legacy armor that you're given. I always loved the eagle wing shoulders. I tried to get them on my main back when it still was really hard to do, and they got ninja'd out from under me, unfortunately, but years later, here they are, for free. So here we are at Lion City. A lot has changed if you haven't been back. Let's just take a quick look at some of the features of Stormwind before we head out. First of all, statues are all back. See here, things are kind of back to normal. You can see here they've cleaned up the claw marks from Cataclysm. You can still see the tail end of an instance over here, Warlords of Draenor. Tail end of the Everbloom there. Mage Tower still looking resplendent. There's a new area over here near the Warlock area where they've put the Demon Hunters, which I won't be able to see just yet. But here's another thing. They've cleaned up the park. So here we are. This area had been decimated during Cataclysm. It had been turned into basically just a seeping magma on fire wound in the city. But you can see here that the park has been put into place, and they've fixed this area too. This used to be all decrepit ruin. Sorry about that. So we're gonna go ahead. Sometimes here to this cemetery. Shipyard right here. And we're gonna go and check in with Recruiter Lee. Thanks, Lee.
Light with you.
Hail, Sumatra! I've got your ship assignment right here, but first, a bit of readiness. So this is very, very similar to the same, the
Be
horse.
careful.
Although, it's over here instead. And then they're gonna ask us to get ready. And the way that we get ready is we come over here and I feel like I'm supposed to be getting my armor polished. There we go. Polished shield armor. Mentioned this before, you get yourself bandages. The auto loot is even on. While we're at it, let's go ahead and set up our raid profiles the way we like it. I always like the power bars and the glass colors. I've been noticing this too. Recently, this patch, there seems to be some sort of visual shearing that's happening here. You can see it if you on my screen. It looks essentially like sine going from left to right. I don't think that's as intended. So some bandages from these folks. Go on over here and drain ore crystals. Power the weapon. Wonderful. Drain it. Then we get over here. Pandas are like, hey, have some food. I'll eat some dim sum. Mmm, tasty. I do love those steamed buns. See, I don't know if you can see that, but there's definitely something that should not be visually happening. And on my computer, I actually reduced the graphic quality here, and it still seems to be having problems. Alright, then you get in here, and there's like a dueling ring.
Well met.
I'm not going to duel this person.
Light
That might be interesting to try. I'm not sure. Wow. Beautiful look. Back in the day, you used to have to care about whether or not you cast solar or lunar spells. I'm not necessarily seeing that anymore. I am seeing... Here's some of our talents. Take a look and see that. Displacer beast. It's giving you a little blink. Blink. And technically, if you displacer it into stealth, that'd be pretty flippin' awesome. Picked up Typhoon. Took the Feral Affinity, even though I probably don't plan on doing any of those types of abilities. This one might be really good to do. I picked this one because it gives me the 15% increased movement speed everywhere I go. That being said, Ysera's Gift, giving me extra heals and healing everyone else, plus picking up those 3 heals, would be pretty good to just have extra heals on me. So if I'm having survivability problems, I might switch to this, or get the Thick Hide to reduce 10% damage. This one here feels interesting, although I wouldn't want to spend too much of my rotation casting these heals, so I'm going to stay away from that for now. Typhoon. Hey, it's a knockback. Could have gone with Bash. I don't know about Entanglement, how use that'll be right now. And then in this tier here, you know, a lot of things could have happened here. Probably mess around with these, but I kind of like the extra dot here, so I went with that. And Shooting Stars, Moonfire, and Sunfire damage over time is a 10% chance to fall down a falling star. This sounds really... This might be good if I'm having problems reaching Astral. this one here. Also not bad. That one might be interesting. I wonder who Anshe is. I wonder if that's something to do with the Tauren, probably. That's my guess. Or at least maybe the Horde side, because Elune is definitely Night Elf. Fury of Elune calls down a beam that was that channeled energy. Stellar Drift increases the radius of star. Yeah, this one can get you into trouble when you're questing. Having an extra radius on Starfall might pull stuff that you don't want. Nature's Balance also looks good. In typical, I will say this about any trial that you might go through in any of these if you're just trying out a character. Passive abilities, if you don't know what you're doing, you might want to start with the passive ability just because it's not adding a button to your rotation. And what I like to do is, if I don't know what I'm doing, I start there, and then when I start to feel like, hey, I wish I had an extra button to click in that rotation or whatever, then I can look to start messing with it, and then when you're out in the world will help you to come to a good solution, a good answer. So here we are, we're gonna head on down. One thing they don't make easy for you is the way that they used to do it was you had shape-shifting abilities. I don't see it. Oh, here, travel form. Shape-shift into travel form appropriate for your current location. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to allow me to turn into my deer form. Maybe there's bear form, cat form. Well, that's too bad. I would have liked to have had the ability to choose what form I would. And let's see what they've managed to do. Let's go into water and travel. Alright, so they kept the strange fetus. They used to have a glyph that allowed you to be a sea lion. That's kind of interesting too. Just get this feeling of absolute control, freedom of movement in an environment. If you do it right, you can do a flip out of the water like that. It's just great, like, movement. Alright, this is the mission, guys. We've seen it once before, maybe a couple times, so here we go. So let's see how this works.
King's honor, friend. Be careful.
Alright. I almost want to record just this part here and then put the Top Gun music on or something.
Light's sake, what is that?
It appears to be a great source of fell energy. I have never seen anything like it.
Directly ahead, Alliance ships! Make for the beach! Hold
got
on,
a
everyone.
nice
this is
sized
gonna get
group,
worse before
guys.
it gets better.
I do miss raid buffs, though. I used to love just casting Mark of the Wild. Here, and then everybody gets a little pause. It's too bad we couldn't just keep that spell. Oh well.
Just in time. We haven't been able to break their line. Now we may have a chance.
Ooh, I like Starfall to be targeted like that.
Those crystals appear to be anchoring the structure.
I really loved it when Starfall
Take them
was.
out, and I bet the whole structure would crumble.
Let's hope you're right. only one way out of this alliance, and it's through that line of demons.
Do not let them reach the spires!
That flare takes a little bit of time
It
to
worked.
cast, I'll say.
One down, 2 to go.
Break them!
Alright, we're in heaven. What's going on there? It's like... interesting.
I don't have a target.
One more and the shore is ours.
You march to your doom!
My.
My side, don't let them break through.
You wish to face the might of the Legion? Ha! Very well. The Master will reward me for
Finally,
your soul.
enough of your chatter.
We've got him now! Focus on their commander!
Your souls will fuel the Soul Forge. The Legion will crush you! Inferno!
Look out! Infernals!
You should have stayed home.
The Master will mend my flesh again and again. You have brought blood. You cannot win. We are endless. We are Legion.
Not bad. Oh, what's the travel form? This one here. So, yes, there's
Is
our...
everyone alright?
In this form, I'm actually... could be a mount for someone in the group.
Singed,
Someone can
but
actually hop
alive.
on.
We lost many good troops.
Funny. Note, though, that travel form isn't quite as fast
We'll have to mourn
as
them
actual
later.
mount
We
speed.
need to move before more demons arrive.
Agreed. Varian's forces should have landed just around this hill.
Alright, you gotta wait here
Let's
for a
hope
second.
they had more luck.
Oh, the
I've
joke will
never
be
seen
on
the
you
demons
guys when you're
expand this
teleported
quickly.
right back here as soon as the cutscene happens.
Neither have I. Something has changed. This isn't the same Legion we fought before.
These guys know.
Oh no.
This isn't possible. There are so many of them.
Missing dialogue.
Varian!
Let's go!
It looks like they've reduced the fireballs that were coming because that was. Oh! Yeah, look, I think I even took a face full of one there and it didn't kill me. I was dying through this. Oh, yeah, some people are though.
It's too far away.
See, this is to me where that affinity might come into play here. Maybe I'll switch.
And you.
Oh, I'm in combat.
The anchoring crystals are the key. Just get us up there and we'll take care of it.
Side by side! Don't let them break through!
I need to get closer.
Focus on the crystals.
I don't have a target.
That looked cool. Oh, they instantly kill that mob. That's interesting.
What happened here?
Dun, 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 dun. I like that stuff. What? Good old Shadow Meld.
They were on us in seconds. Felt fire everywhere.
Save your strength. We will find him.
Keep your eyes open for survivors. Save as many as you can.
This time. What happened? We ended up using our cannons like, immediately. I lost mine immediately. That was a little weird. Wow, Gelbin's here. I don't know if you saw that, but Gelbin Mechatork, the head of the goblins, in this fight. What the heck is this? Argent Dawnbringer. What the heck What the heck is that?
They're retreating.
Varian, I found him! Look, across the chasm! Tyrion!
Alright. Get Tyrion. Alright, Jaina. We're waiting on you now.
I've got this.
Winged Nightmare. Ugh.
Gul'dan! You will pay for this!
Stay back! It's a trap! The light will protect me!
Oh, he's only got 10 million now. Big thing is 23 million. Jeez.
The light will...
No! Still big epic. No! Darth Vader, no. You will know fear.
show the Alliance how we slay demons.
Beasts from the Fellfire emerge! Be careful!
gloat ring. We've got to stop Gul'dan before he summons another one of those things. We'll take the ridge and cover your flank. Good luck, Varian.
Beautiful. Tomb of Sargeras. That's like the most epic. It's like Black Temple 2.0. See? I was mentioning this the other day. It was like we're actually in a group big enough to stand up to this menace. That's funny.
Men. Kill him already!
A rad finale cinematic will play. And then this comes out.
My people have suffered so long. If only I could shoulder more of their burden.
All these NPCs coming to see the fallen king. For King Varian Rid has died. go up and tell the king, the young king,
There's work
his
to be done
father
here.
had left him this note.
Keep your guard up.
And I think that's the letter that was written in the cinematic. He was a seasoned strategist. How can I hope to succeed? And then Jane is like, have you forgotten the Horde's treachery? It's time to bring them to heel like the dogs that they are. I mean, Jaina gets really mad. When Valen is right, move stand beside the demon hunters and focus on the Legion. Now's not the time to... The Horde betrayed your father and left us to die, to fight alongside those cowards who would dishonor everything he stood for. A little bit of bitterness there on Jaina's side. She's been pretty bitter since Theramore, actually. Agreed. Sorry, Jaina, but vengeance must wait. I trust you're mobilizing the Kirin Tor as we discussed. Dalaran will help protect the Eastern Kingdoms, but I will not allow the Horde to set foot within my city. We must not splinter like this. Not now, please, Jaina. You disappoint me, King of Stormwind, but sooner or later, you will see the truth. You all will! My father dead. Disaster on the broken shore. Jaina, fixed on revenge. Everything is falling apart.
Have you ever seen such a place?
He thanks you for
Be
the note.
careful.
This is something I've been thinking, growing recently, is this theory that things are falling apart here for all of us. That Varian dies, Anduin's dealing in the grief of the loss of his father, Jaina is bent on revenge and removes herself from the story. The Prophet Velen kills his son, and is like, I'm done, the light died today. It just feels like the characters, one by one, are being removed, and in a way sort of making room for an opportunity
My
for our
life
characters
is
to become the
dedicated to
world
destroying
leaders.
the Burning Legion. If we don't meet again, die well.
Right. Hopefully this is bugged. This just reminds me a lot of the same... this is actually really a lot of the same of what you get before you go out to a certain area in Cataclysm that's escaping me right now. There's a similar mess right before Pokemon. It's gonna drive me nuts to have those. Yeah, Twilight Highlands. The Twilands. We have to kill demons here. One of the guards just happens same exact position, standing in the same spot, happens to actually be the bad guy. Guys are a little tough. guys are hitting harder than I remember. So they should be...
Can you believe the majesty of this place? Stay safe.
See what I'm saying? Look at how he's able to quickly cheat death with Shadow Mend, turn into Eberbot if I needed to. Which reminds me, now that I'm out here, let's switch to Resto if any. Nice. Get these extra heals here. Let's make some room. Bar. That should go to click. Some heals over here. This little guy. There you go. Really nice. Even more utility whenever we need it. Here are the demon hunters. Hello, I am a night elf like you. And vendor. Nether shard. Really interesting. Crappy fella.
I've sacrificed everything. What have you given? Remember, nothing is more important than allegiance.
Not to spoil anything, but the other day I came out here after at this point in the quest, and they had King Varian Rin here. Like, this is where he gets moved to. I'm wondering if I just need to complete some, like, go over to the portal and then come back later and it'll be that way. Because he's technically in the keep right now. Take the portal.
Well met.
Put me in a little bit different spot.
Light bless you.
Good luck. Oh, and look, a druid just happens to show up right at
We
the same
serve
time.
the land. Nature seeks
Oh, at Moonglade at
balance
once.
in all things.
Hamul Room Totem. Nice. Someone beating up Lord Adder. There are some demon infiltrators in town.
Always temper your strength with wisdom.
We discovered a dreamway, but if you could travel to the Emerald Dream.
Don't be shy. Spirits be with you, man.
Uh-oh. Smell him. He left a trail, that's how badly he smells. Alright, then we head back. Here we are in Nighthaven. The Druid Town. See, yeah, here's another thing, is that Druids did have their own class hall. A long time ago. It was Moonblade. This is a portal spell that only Druids can get. And for a long time, this place used to be really hard to get to. So really, it was a Druid-only place. You'd mostly ever see Druids here.
May the winds guide you.
Alright, let's go, Hemel. Boy, he's a slow flyer. I don't think there is slow flying. Yeah. Powerful druids in Val Shara who grew under Cenarius' tutelage after the Great Sundering. The knowledge of their druidism is ancient and unparalleled. Having their might on our side is essential if we want to stop the Legion. Opening the path to this ancient home of all druids will be no small feat. I hope you're ready. We must begin the ritual at once. Alright, Malfurion, chill. Love Malfurion. That's awesome. What do we got over here? Keeper Remulos. Narlex. Cantabra. Random druids. Talon. Prepare yourself. Step into the circle when you are ready. Cam, I'm ready. Nature confluence. Focus your power to open the portal. Here we go. Ooh. Awesome. Hey, Delilah. I see you. It appears to be just like a minute or two lag. Alright, here we go.
Greetings, friend.
Alright, we're gonna go to the portal and we're gonna learn how to teleport to the Emerald
Nature
Dreamway.
stands
nice. When you are ready, step through the portal. Time to go to the Dreamway. Boom! Look at that. Whoa. We're in the Emerald Dream. Whoa. The nightmare! Is this part of the dream? How is it possible? I will cleanse these nightmare vines from our path. Go forward, Sumatra, and destroy the source of the corruption that spawned them. Just seeing that spiral wood right there just makes me go crazy because it's one of the key symbols of the Emerald Dream. Look at that. This is amazing. This is really, really amazing. Cleanse some corruption. I hope you're still on, Delilah.
I need to target something first.
Ooh, sick trees. Some kind of dark, nightmarish corruption. Okay, so HT works good. Keeps you in druid form, but when you use any of the other heals, it'll pop you out of druid form. Just keep that in mind. Alright, there's the reason of the corruption. Ah, I love the way these creatures look. We got these at first in Mist of Pandaria. They're one of my favorite weird looking... Looks weird. Let's see. I should probably kill this back here. Alright. Alright. Here we go, Mr. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Jesus. What the hell? He's killing me. You know what? I'm gonna reset. Die. Start over. Jeez, that was hard. What am I doing wrong? Well... I'm wondering what I did wrong there. Let's take a look at my talents for starters. I may have something wrong there. Let's get the taunts in. Oh, you must be in a rest area to change. Alright, well, let's just give it a shot again. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, I just was being surrounded by enemies. This is like, what? Just that dude. Set out maximum ranges. Okay, let's give our cooldowns just a little bit of cooldown. Drink a little water. Alright, before we lose too much time, root them up. Class challenges will seem hard if you're playing your class wrong. That's what I learned yesterday with the Warlock. Here, you had to root him or tank him or something. Plus, it was all about moving away from that frontal cone. That attack was lousy. Eating a face of that. Not good. Not good to do that. This is great. To me, this kind of teaches you to improve how you play your class. And also, kind of acts as a proving grounds. We made it, Sumatra. Ah, these forests are just as I remember them. An ancient magic protects the Dream Grove. Here all brothers and sisters of the wilds are find sanctuary. Come, we must find the druids of Val'Shara. Wait, he was like peeing? Beautiful druid area. Yeah. Laughing sisters. Hey, baby. Methinks this is our class hall, folks. All right.
I'm listening.
Those are different forms. Cat, bear, tree ant. You did well to navigate through the Emerald Dream to get to this place. Still, there are times when you might wish to return here, but more quickly. You now get a new ability, Dreamwalk. Oh, did that replace teleport to Moonglade? Looks like it did.
Go in peace.
Ah, and again, a choice that you might not have on every other character. You have a choice of 4 different weapons. You got, ooh, wow, look at that. Resto
What
weapon.
brings you here? May the stars guide you.
Claws of Ursoc. Fangs of Ashbane. You know, for some reason, I don't think you're going to really see these. And then the Scythe of Aloon. Yeah, that thing. Alright, so to me... Oh, well, I can't have the one he has?
Good luck,
That's cool, too.
friend.
Resto looks really cool. I'm sure they're going to all be really cool. But because we're bouts... I don't know. Well... It's a tough choice. I mean, I've done these chains consistently as balance so far up to here, and I've done them mostly as DPS specs. What are the claws like?
Peace be with you. Farewell.
Guessing he doesn't like
Greetings, Benadris.
Very tough. Well, before I take the weapon on, I'm going to take a quick break, folks. Post-it note going up on the camera, so I'll leave things going. I'll be right back. So I saw that you were on the chat. Take a look. Do you see the 4 weapons up? So I'm debating what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue doing DPS for questing, or if I'm going to invite all of the rest of them. You might hear your own voice. I don't know how good this mic is, but... Alright, so here's the first one. There's like a minute or maybe half a minute delay. It just opened right now? Yeah. So that's the one for Elune. You can see that's balance.
I'm listening. Good
And
luck,
then
friend.
it's a staff, but it's a scythe. You know, like kind of like cutting wheat down. Two-hander. And it gives you good stats, and it also says grants the new moon spell, which deals damage and then transforms into a more powerful spell. Not sure what that means, but that's interesting. The feral are the fangs of Ashamane, and this will give you a frenzy ability. And I'm not really sure how this would appear in kitty form. If it may show up on the character model, I don't really know.
What brings you
The
here?
next one is the Claws of Ursoc. And again, they look cool on the elf model. Not sure if those will show up on the bear model, but that would be cool if they did. So you're looking at the ones you're looking at right now are the kitty ones. Those two daggers. Yeah, we'll show you the take one. Yeah, I'm watching watching Twitch on TV too. And then here's the mother tree. Really nice looking.
I am on. May the stars guide you.
Yeah, it's like hard to choose. I mean, for the purposes of leveling, I don't. Yeah, it's kind of hard to determine which one, because if you pick one, that's the one you're gonna get and you're gonna stay with until at least 105. But if I did this, I would have to switch to Resto, and then learn how to quest as a Resto, which I'm sure isn't that much different. Let's see. Let's go to specialization and switch to Resto here. Look at that. Pow. Totally. Look, so first of all, you get to stay in elf form. There's no tree form. It's a lot of... Look at this one. Efflorescence. Crowd pleaser. Love that sound. So look, I mean, one of the things I'm seeing here is that you retain a majority of the baseline druid stuff here. You've got, you know, quite a lot of it. Okay, prowl out. I already have that. I already have that one out. Yeah, so I'll give Resto a shot. Like I said, I wasn't 100% committed to doing just yet another DPS build. You know, I was like, well, at the same time, you know, I thought I better call Delilah and see what she thinks, because you've just done this more. Do you think that do you think it's easy or viable to quest as a healer? Yeah. So look at the talents here too. This one's about doubling. Wrath? And they all... You can see I'm mousing over the abilities. Maybe there's a talent missing. Oh, look, you get a bubble. So look, they've added this thing here called Affinity. It's on the 45 row. And what it allows you to do is say, okay, what you're off, like if you're resto, then it will give you the other 3, and you can affinity with them. So look at this. If I go balance affinity, I get Moonkin form, and I get these damaging abilities. Right? But if I cast a heal, they go away. But that's, to me, that's actually kind of interesting that you can say, yeah, I want to, when I go damage, excuse me. So like this is really your heals here. That's more like what you get for heals. And you get this new one here called Efflorescence. Watch this. Kind of like wild mushroom. But it grows flowers in the floor. Yeah. And then over here, like your CC stuff that you got, and then you got some barks. I mean, but overall, you have quite a lot of open, non-used slots here. And then you switch to Moonkin form, and then that's when you can bring in the balance affinity spells, which give you essentially the same ability as Moonkin. You get Lunar Strike, you get Solar Wrath, and you get Star Surge. So now you're pretty much a functioning Boomkin. As Resto, yes. And here's Innervate too. Gonna pull that one down. Innervate. What is this? Nature. Oh, that's a cure. That'll go on click. Let's see what else. What don't I have here? I think maybe that might end up on the weapon. Ooh, look at that. Can you see Revitalize? AoE res. Revitalize returns all dead party members to life with 35% of the maximum health, not castable in combat, but that's a AoE res. That just makes the Resto Druid the go-to character for a raid composition, in my opinion. So let's see what else we got here. Let's throw up a Mass Entanglement spell, so we'll get that one in there. Mass Entanglement is AoE root. So we have a regular root and an AoE root. That's interesting. Might switch that around. Typhoon is a knockback. Soul of the Forest. When casting Swiftman, you gain Soul of the Forest, increasing the healing and extra regrowth. That sounds really good. Shapeshift into... Okay, I'll talk to you later. Yeah, me too. Okay. Alright, well, yeah. I can't wait to see you too. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for being part of the broadcast. Okay, bye. That was my best friend. She's an extraordinary healer all by herself. Since I'm picking the healer blend out, it made sense to give her a call. Thanks a lot to Devanella. Very interesting. That one is Incarnation. You get turned into that guy right there for what? I think I'll go with the passive effect on that one. Reduce tranquility. Hold on. Moment of clarity. Moment of clarity now affects the next 3 regrowths. Moment of clarity? I have that? Living seed. Moment of clarity. So let's give that one a shot. Flourish. Alright, well, obviously no healing. Let's go ahead and pick that one. Review the weapons we might pursue. We want to go with another tree. Very nice. Okay.
Peace be with you. Go in peace.
Alright, now I gotta find my loom. Pretty easy. Climbing up the hill, harder than finding my loom.
Oh, raspberries!
Oh, raspberries.
I don't know what to do.
Why are you crying, my loon?
Can I help you?
Aww, sweetie. Look at how sweet she looks, too. She's so cute. Why are you crying?
Bye!
Draw water from the sacred moon well.
Bye!
Oh, my loon.
Do this. Dahamir is coming on us.
Aw, yes, we'll do that, sweetie. The little... Oh, look at there.
Ah, the
Oh,
great
new mobs. I love the Fey dragons there. Look at this, there's new portals all over the place. I'm sure we'll meet up with them in a little bit. Wisps. Feeling very night elfy here. And then we go to the bear den. Oh, look, and there's even up ahead here, there's a flight path. I just saw it a second ago. Go over here and get the flight path. Yes. Yes, indeed. Where is it? Ah! It's here.
Hello, man.
Oh, it's not there. It's still up a little more. Yeah, not sure if you can see this at home, but look at that. You can still see that weird... I don't know what it is, like some sort of sideways rain or something. Like, maybe it was meant to rain here, but they've got the axis or the direction wrong. Flight path. That's weird.
Yes.
Oh, so I
Farewell.
am Val Shara. That's interesting. Oh. Oh, so look at that. I'm actually, we're in Val Shara right now. That's a second real world class hall out in the new world. The other one was the hunter that I've seen. I don't know if that's the end case. Still a lot of characters I haven't played. But I like this. This is pretty here. I love this. R.I.P. tree ant form. Let's see. This is an ability. This is passive. Switch that out. Let's keep it to that. So many things to check out. No! We just got kicked, folks. Well, let's give it a minute to, reset and recalibrate. You can see here, kind of spoiling the secret. Winterstorm, the Hunter, and then Ung, the Monk, named after the Avatar, the Last Airbender. I guess a shaman might be closer to an airbender or an avatar at any rate, but I just thought it looked cute because it's a little kid. So we'll go ahead and try to get back in on Sumatra one more time, and if it's still bugged, then I'll take another break. Oh, here we are, back in. The Amani Bear. Look at this. You got a nice, beautiful moonwell here. Wow, this really feels like Moonglade 2.0. Uh-oh, song glitch there.
Greetings.
Ishnu Dal Dien.
Huh. How about those? It's more for transmoggy stuff. What's this? Wow! I wonder if other classes have this. This looks like what your minor glyphs used to do, and for some reason, there's a druid here who's selling these abilities. Now, I haven't checked my other characters today, but there is a possibility that the other characters have this too. But look at that. You got Charm Woodland Creatures, Stag form, which I think I technically have, Tree Ant form, and Track Beast. Why would I want a Track Beast? Flap, Woodland Creatures, Stag, and Tree Ant. Look at that. Wow. Our upgrade's a piece of your Order Hall class set from 810 to 825.
Farewell.
So let's try them out. Flap. Requires Moonkin form. I'm in Moonkin form. Maybe that doesn't count as real Moonkin. That's too bad. It's a fun little RP. Stag form. So just rather than just having a generic, there you go. If you want to be specific to the stag, that's nice. I was wondering what happened. Tree ant form. What happened there? Yeah, there we go. Nice. Love it. Tree ant form does not. Yeah, it doesn't give you any bonuses, but it's... Lizard, do you see that? Ew. Visual glitch. Ew. That's creepy.
What brings you here?
Real quick. Sure.
Be careful.
Alright, we've dilly-dallied enough here. back to the little crying dryad or nymph or whatever she is. Centaur, nymph.
Don't worry. Our hero will fix this. Just you wait. Yes. Bye.
I'm afraid I can't really help you actually enter the Emerald Dream. We dryads merely shift our bodies between planes, but that's okay though. Nerelix has offered to help. Go to the very bottom of the Teledu Barrow Den. He's waiting there to set things up for you. Oh, better take that, Chris. Sorry, Dryad.
Can I help you? Be careful. It isn't safe in the dream right now.
Aww. Wow, this is an interesting chamber. I'm afraid the dream is in a worse state than thought. My preparations are complete. Are you prepared to enter the dream? This bed will be yours for the deep slumber. Once you're comfortable, drink your moon water you brought. I'll guide you from there. When you are ready. Okay, here we go. Near rests at the circle of spirits above, but it oozes nightmare into the burrow den. You must hurry before you succumb. Oh shit. How do we get past all of this? Oh shit, what's going on? Are you meant to simply be corrupted? I mean, this looks like there was you stood no chance. Let's try it again. Maybe we did something wrong. I think Saferna had a similar problem.
I've been expecting. You wish to speak?
I don't know. I don't know, guys. This don't understand. try it again. What am I missing? Okay, healing yourself removes the burden. Now that's idiotic.
Winds guide you. What brings you here?
Ah. I see. This is kind of like growing thing. You're expected to know the avenues and aspects of your class. If you don't, it's really something really hard to get through. You didn't understand that you had a way to remove that buff off of that person there. You wouldn't be able to heal it.
How may I aid you?
Please help. I can't hold the corruption back much longer.
I need to get closer.
All life is precious. I would have surely been overwhelmed if you had not arrived. Thank you. Let us reconvene in the physical world.
Ooh, how did that get upgraded to purple? You find Laessa in the dream, didn't you? I heard you mutter her name. Thank Elune she is well. The weapon looks badass all by itself. Hey, it's now like an epic. I don't remember it being an epic or listed as an epic before. I kind of remember it being kind of heirloom looking. So that might have been a new distinction they added. They had a patch today, so. Back out in the world. It must be cleansed.
How may I help? In Gahanir's name.
Huh. This is the mother tree, so this is even like more burly than any of the other world trees. The world tree Nordrassel atop Mount Hyjal was born from an acorn of Gnar. We can use the sacred water surrounding its roots to purify the corruption. But so we have to take our roots and purify them in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. If we take the Dreamway to Mount Hyjal summit, it should be enough time to complete the cleansing ritual. Oh wow, look, you actually get a title?
May Adiana's way the ancients
That's
bless
different.
us all.
That's way... Wow, I wonder if that's going to be the same for everyone else. Makes you wonder if, like, the class manager, the person who manages or owns that product of the class, if they're... Some of those guys are better hagglers than others or something. Or they just don't... I don't know. This seems like some classes get a little bit better of a deal. Because, like, the Druid feels like a really great deal. I love that you're given access to this waypoint with all these kind of portals. It just makes me think that what we've perceived of the class hall things aren't complete.
Such devastation.
We're in a special instance of Nordrassel. Let's raise the pool armor.
Ishnuala Denat.
They're everywhere.
Skylord, you must inform the Dream Grove. We will ensure no further life is lost this day. You must save our injured. I will prepare the cleansing ritual.
Who you be?
You must heal Hamel.
May the winds guide you.
Alright. You need to get her to good health. So they want you to cleanse and heal. Making that clear to you. Because she's standing in fire, you gotta actually heal her up.
I am ready to begin the ritual.
Yeah, look at that gear.
Always
Best
temper
looks.
your
There's
strength
this
with
Black Temple
wisdom.
looking.
The Mother Tree's gifts are everywhere. On the Therasathil, I will prepare the well's waters for the cleansing.
Ooh,
You must
sweet.
protect me until the ritual is complete, or Gahanir will be lost.
Kahania. Yeah, it's evil. Pit Lord. Destromath.
Elun Adore.
In Metarov's name! Tremble! Feast on their flesh!
Ooh, this one's fun.
Feel the well growing in strength. We must push forward.
Lambs to the slaughter!
Do a healing workout.
Power grows with every moment. This day will be ours.
Shall burn! Tremble!
No. Not me.
Your life slips away.
The ritual is nearly complete. Do not give up hope.
Lambs to the slaughter! Tremble! Your life slips away. Your trickery is this?
Quickly, hero! Our work is nearly complete. You must give me the staff!
My winged children fill the skies. They are my eyes, my life.
The Mother Tree's gifts are everywhere. Spirits of the forest, guardians of nature, hear our plea.
Wow.
On this day, the Mother Tree is reborn. Gahanir is whole once more!
Aviana came down and saved the day, too. Here we go. Gahanir! We get a new ability, a new weapon ability.
All life is precious. How may I help?
Wow! Here come all the wisps.
Destroy you!
You're quickly growing to the power of Malfurion here. Wow!
Will
Wow, that feels really awesome. Really extra special here. Oh my god.
It is done. Let us all return to the Dream Grove and tell the others of our triumph.
So many portals everywhere. And, does it say? Duskwood. Feralus? Wait, are these what I think they are? Dream Grove. Could these be portals to the Emerald portal areas? Like, could this... See the green dream? See this here? This is saying Feralus. I wonder if you think about it, there were these portal areas that were set up a while ago that were where the Dragons of Nightmare would come out. They would show up out of these portals, big world-sized green dragons that were world bosses people had to take out. This portal is also and essentially those portals were where the green dragons were coming out of, the nightmare of the Emerald Dream. That's what this stuff is. This is the nightmare. And the Dragons of Nightmare were removed when Cataclysm came out. But those portals are still there, so now I find myself wondering about that. But first, let's complete the assignment.
Were it not for this hero's actions, we would have all perished atop Mount Hyjal.
That's right.
Both Gehanir and Nordrassil would have been destroyed by the Legion. Farewell. For centuries I have watched over Gehanir. Today it nearly fell to the corruption I swore to fight. It is time for another to take my place. I hereby pass along my station to this hero. A true protector of life. A true guardian of the dream. Thank you again, Shando. I will remain here, in the Dream Grove, if you ever have need of my guidance.
Oh, cool.
Peace be with you. Farewell.
Now we're in our class hall. You see the class hall UI up here. Seed will need plenty of air and water. Look for an ideal spot on the hill behind us. Alright, so this way. You can see here, they show you at least two of them right here. Yet again, just beautiful looking. Look at that moon well. Just that's the way a moon well, like, oh, I feel like Blizzard's art department has gotten so good over the years, yet they're so hesitant to change things like Darnassus, Teldrassil, etc. I mean, you go to these new areas where everything's just incredible and gorgeous, and then you can't get back to that. I love how they've managed to make this part of the new world part of the Druids, like, day to day. This is really cool. Plant the seed. Good, the seeds hold magic from when the world was young. This will prove useful. So cryptic.
I'm listening.
Excellent, there's no time to waste. These weapons were crafted with ancient magic. The true power of your artifact lies in its ability to grow in strength. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Now you have attuned your weapon to the Seed of Ages. You can use its magic to unlock additional abilities. Use it now to unlock your weapon's potential. This is our sword. So here it is. We'll go ahead and increase our rejuve. And everything else opens up. Wow. Wow. Life, frost, and life. See the different colors. And here's Elder Tree. And that one looks cool. Here's Crystal. Very Valnir. And then the Dreadwood Keeper. Very nice. Huh, nice.
I am honored. May the stars guide you.
I admit I had my doubts. I never believed I'd see anyone capable of obtaining the weapon that you now hold. It's rare that I'm proven wrong. In this case, I'm pleased that I was. I like his weapon. You're already more powerful than my senior members of the Order. Still, I sense that even more growth is yet to come. That's right, because I got wild growth. Baking soda. Shando must be like High Lord or whatever. Malfurion awaits. Go be recognized for your accomplishments. Should be I who recognize Malfurion. Hi, Malfurion. You're fucking awesome looking, dude. Look at that. He is awesome.
How might nature serve? May the winds be at your back.
Time again you have proven to be one of our finest. The strength, ferocity, and nobility you have shown are without peer. It is time you were acknowledged accordingly. It is my honor to welcome Sumatra as an Arch-Druid of the Cenarian Circle. May all creatures in the wild celebrate your ascension. Now look, everyone's celebrating! Yeah! Like, dun 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 dun.
How may I aid
Ewoks. Awesome. It is time that we turn our attention to matters on the Broken Island.
May nature guide your path.
Place you in charge of the Grove's efforts. I must travel south and seek out scenarios. Yep, I mean, for me, from a druid perspective, this, I would immediately go to Val'sharah. That felt really cohesive, and I definitely feel like I know where I'm supposed to go.
Go in peace.
Alright.
Ishnuala Denadlis.
Somebody got a sticky key. Ooh, a lot of glitchy. Oh, a lot of glitchiness in here. This is my place. I be feeling it, man. All right, yeah.
Who you
Yeah.
be?
I get a pupil.
Later.
Wow.
Talk to me.
Oh, is he my first follower too? Oh, wow, that's so cool. Here's my bed. It's over here. This will be my bed. He can stay in the other one. Sorry about coughing, guys. And it appears thanks, Karen Tool. I'm still in the Tranquil Lands. Yes. I have to tell you, the druid. Look at the staff. Staff looks amazing. I have to let you know right now that druid starting area. I feel the druids got the best of all of it. I feel like the druids are kind of like the new hero class. Like this is about druidism. I mean, like, this is amazing.
Gul'dan and the Legion must be stopped. Farewell, my friend, until we meet again.
Let's talk to someone here to get a flight to.
How may I help? Be careful.
Here's the flight. So I completed the weapon quest. I unlocked the class hall. Now look, Delilah. Look at this. This is, I don't know if this is waiting for you later, but when I completed my area, I'm actually given a title, the Guardian of Gahanar, which is the weapon I have. I wonder if, like, for example, the Paladin gets a title like the High Lord Dankadin, or whatever. So I would recommend checking to see if there's any titles. Maybe it's just a druid thing only, which I think would be weird if it was a druid thing only. Man, look at beautiful hippogriff. You know, I will say, for lore mounts, the hippogriffs are pretty cool too. It's So here are the hippogriffs that are out there. I mean, these last ones, the Silver Covenant one, beautiful. Look at how beautiful that looks. Flame Ward, if you wanted to do that. Flame Druid. I'm gonna go, because I'm Emerald Nightmare. Oh, look, Emerald Griffin. So, I'm gonna throw out the Raven Lord that I started with and switch to the Griffin. It's very similar to this one. It's beautiful. It's a very beautiful mount. So here we are in Val'sharah.
Hello.
And
A Shah fell
here's
out.
a neat thing. Here, let me just pick this up first.
I must protect the wild.
Open the door.
Nature stands with you. May nature guide your path.
Ready, Malfurion. Let's
May
go.
the winds be at your back.
Thank you.
Ah,
So a couple things.
Every step in this forest brings back precious
Delilah, the
memories.
first thing is, Druid got
Ages ago,
when they finished
the
their class
first
level, they got a
Druids
title.
molded this
Second
land
thing is,
to be a
right around where I
reflection
picked up my
of
new
the
follower,
Emerald Dream.
around that area was
Merely an
a set
echo.
of spells that allowed
But
me to do
Val'sharah is
additional
as
Druid
close
things.
to the dream as this
So we
world
might
can
see
come.
additional class spells that used to be in
Make
your
ready,
minor
hero.
glyphs.
We shall soon stand
Check your
in the
class hall
presence
when you
of
get
the
home.
Lord of the Forest.
You might find that there's a title waiting for you. You might find that there's
Follow me.
a special set of abilities you
Malfurion,
can buy,
thank
or an
Elune you've come.
ability
Good to see
vendor
you
at any
again.
rate.
You must come quickly.
If not,
Something's
then,
happened.
you know, hey,
He
that
was in
just
the
shows
dream,
you
but
how
now
much
he
they
won't
love
wake.
druids.
We
It does
cannot
feel like
stir
they
him.
gave druids a
What
lot
is
of
this corruption?
a lot of problems over
We-
the last
we
couple of
don't
X
know.
packs.
It only just
Which is
appeared.
why one of the reasons why I kind of stopped doing druid
How might
was I just
nature
kind of
serve?
was really frustrated with what I was getting out of druid.
May nature
That being said,
guide your path.
picking out a healer, your healers, if you can be good at healing, are always worth something. They're always worth taking. They're always almost, I'm not going to say you're guaranteed a spot. You got to be good. But if you're good at healing, it's a lot easier to find a group or a raid than it is to find it as a DPS. Even if you're a great DPS. You could be a mediocre DPS or a great DPS and you'll still have the same problems. Nice. I love the way this place looks. It just feels like there's all these little nooks and crannies. Like that. Chest right here. If you get a tinkle, Spidey sense, look at that artifact tower. If you get a Spidey sense, you should follow it. So here we are out in the nature world. I do. Oh man, I love this area. The way this looks, I think deep down in my mind, when I play an Alliance character, I tend to really analyze, and I thank you, and I tend to identify with being a Night Elf as an Alliance, as a Horde side. It kind of switches between Undead and Blood Elf, and they're kind of similar in their story, kind of faded. This area here, though, just feels like, look at those beautiful rainbow wings on that. These areas just really feel night elfy. They look like night elves areas. They're talking about scenarios.
Is there trouble? What is nature's call?
Alright, so we're going to go to these 3 archdruids. This is a very traditional, or what happens to everybody when they come here, they are given the same quest. But before we do that, let's take a little dream walk. Check that out. The moon, see that? I'm dream walking. I'm actually teleporting to the Emerald Dream, which is the Emerald Dreamway. It's kind of like a mystical network of portals. It's growing. If we nurture it. So what we have here is the hinterlands. And here I'm going to test my theory. It may not work. They may not let you take it. Oh, they did. Yes, dude. Yes, look at that. Oh, my lore senses are tingling. Okay, ooh, and it's been updated. Alright, guys, just a little word here. Around the world are these portals. These portals used to bring the dragons of Nightmare, green dragons that work for Ysera, out into the world. They would come out of here periodically, and people would form up and have to form a raid to kill it. And those portals were essentially neuterized and turned into just a graphic in Cataclysm. And they took away the world bosses. But now it appears that this portal, at least for me, works to take me here. Now, I'd be very, very interested to see if those portals work for anyone else. I really doubt they will. I think those portals are very specific to druids. It'd be funny if you could find here. But what that means is that all those places where there used to be a portal before, the portals are now active. This will take us to the Hyjal portal. There'll be one for Feralus. There'll be even one for Duskwood. And there appears to even be a Dragons of Nightmare portal out in Grizzly Hills. Let's take a look, just out of curiosity. Okay. Blizzard, you have outdone yourself. Oh my gosh! Now, I have never seen this portal here before. I want to look at where I'm at. I want to go back. Wow, whoa. I don't remember that either. Before, Ursock's Den. Oh. Maybe I have been here. So, okay, I'm come out of Ursock's Den. And then down. There's a portal. I've never seen before. Wow. That's pretty amazing. Ask me, I think that's pretty awesome. Hinterlands has one, Hyjal has one. Where's the Hyjal?
What is it you wish?
Still here, he's there to give you the quest, but okay. I have never ever seen this portal here. I would have said something. Alright. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And the fact that they're still in Nightmare area also makes me think that there's more progress to be had here. And I'm a sucker for it, so I'm gonna look. Always look. Nope. This feels like they almost made something like it. Wow. That just blows me away, man. Blown away at how cool that is. And what happens if I go out the road? Wow. I'm just gonna do that dream walk again. Like I said, there's this one over here that's doesn't say it goes anywhere. Let's see what happens. Can't use it yet, which means there's still content left to be discovered, which also makes me very happy. There it is. Grizzly Hills. Yeah, I don't know. That's really weird. I don't think I've ever seen that one. I wonder why there's a portal, though, to a place like Grizzly Hills. That feels like they added one. Like, it wasn't there, they added it. And this is the Duskwood one. And watch, it'll put you right here in the twilight. But there's people here. They're doing stuff. To the moon. Bit of grit in it. Might have to get a new keyboard, such as with that. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that these portals didn't have that purple outline around it on the live round. Huh? Can't take it? That seemed bugged, like this portal should be takeable. If I was a druid, I'd probably just want to kick it in here. Seems to be the safest place to hang out. I mean, I guess we do have a mission. Oh, look! It's Bambi! Ah, Great Horn Fawn! And the mama, the doe. And the buck. Forever, but it's pretty cool. I like that extra. The way that the houses look here. Alright. That concludes the video for the taking a druid through the starting area of Legion on through getting their weapon and their class haul, and I am starving. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go out and get some food here from, well, get some food from the refrigerator, and come back. Might have another video in a little bit. Might continue the druid. I'm liking the druid. So far, it's feeling really good. I really do like the improvements to the resto quality of life of being able to switch to Boomkin. Funny thing is, you could probably do similar damage as a kitty, but there you go. And for me, it's going to be cat. It's about being able to stealth. Bear. Turn into the bear. That's what the bear looks like. I think with the bear, I suspect bark skin, iron skin. There's really not a lot that the bear has. It's purposely done that way. That mitigation there. Or growl. There's a taunt there. Maybe. Iron bark is the old bark skin. I'd say mainly the bears, like without even frenzy regen. The main thing for a bear for a resto is essentially just that extra armor there. You're getting beat on pretty hardcore. You throw a couple of hots on yourself, you bear up for a little bit until you're ready to switch back. Alright, guys. I'll be back. Just check my... you can leave the channel on and I'll start broadcasting in just a bit. Alright.